Hey everyone, it's Crusoe again, and silly me, I forgot to mention one or two important things in the two episodes that I just recorded. So I'm going to do that now. So one thing I forgot to mention is down here at the minimum selection, that where we compare the accumulator level to this number m, whichever comes out, whichever is the smaller comes out on a red wire. Let me get red biro. So from here to here, from these two combinator, whichever is smaller comes out to the red wire, goes to here, and then this guy here just converts it back to m, and then that, oops, I have to move this out the way for a second. So then this one goes up here and then goes to the memory cells. I explained that, but this signal here also on a green wire comes back here. So that's how, and here as well. So that's how we get actually M back, the signal M back to here, to these two combinator, and this is how we compare to the actual charge. So whenever, usually, for example, M is, the minimum is say 72, but the accumulator drops to 71, then over here these two combinator picks the smaller number and then outputs back to here as well. So M straight away changed to 71. So this is keep updating itself. This two combinator keeps updating itself to the lower minimum, to the lower number, the minimum number. And whenever we empty the, whenever we update the memory cells, which I explained on the last video, at the last moment we add the M100 here, so we basically put the minimum to high number, so it starts from the top again. So this is one thing I forgot to mention, this little green wire here, that's very important. And another thing I just noticed, I did never explain these M's and N's in here. Oh yeah, they are actually, I already explained them down here. That's how the display works. And also these blue and red colors, they are just combinators here just to color the lamps, and that's it. So color the lights. So I don't really have to explain that. But I didn't really mention that how this from the memory cell, how it comes here, how the data comes here, and it's pretty simple. As you see, the memory cell, which is connected by the, can clean that screen quickly. Where is it? Here. So the memory cell, which I explained a couple of times, is always have a connection like this, and always the data comes to here from somewhere. In our case it's coming from here. Oops, let me just do it this way. And then the memory data from here goes to that combinator and then goes to the next memory cell, and etc. I explained that in the last video, how it's going up and up. But also there's a connection from here to here, which connects it to the display, and then this M, just this combinator here just separates M from the memory itself. So I'm not starting to kind of, you know, add the multiply it or divide it, and I don't want feedback, so I inserted an extra combinator here between the display and between the memory cells. So this guy just outputs M, and it's connected to here, and over here we have a combinator, which then of course divides it by 10, and we get the tens on the display connected to the red lamps. You can see maybe the wire. I can show if I clean the screen because there's too much stuff on it. So hold on. So M is connected to the output of that, and then this one divides M by 10, so we will get, if we have for example 87, this divides by 10, we'll get 8, and that 8 comes out to the lamps. Also we get the red color coming there, and then this N then goes here too. So we multiply back by 10 with this arithmetic combinator. So if we had in my example 87, I said, so we get the 80, n times 10 is 80, and it's called D, and the 80 comes here. So we will have the D coming in here as 80, and we also have the M 87 coming in here, and then we subtract from the 87, which is M, the 80, so we will get 7, which will become N again, and that's connected to here, and all these lumps are of course connected together. So that's how we get the display work. I could do a digital display, maybe I make a video about that too, but for now I just wanted to do a follow-up video because I forgot that green wire here, which is pretty important. And oh, in the last video, just a quick word, I kept saying pulse, and Google on the YouTube caption is saying pulse, pools, and all different words. That's my bad accent, sorry about that. But you all know when I talk about pulse, I mean the cycles, the frames in the game, which is important in this build. Okay, that's it for now, and I hope this will explain the... If there's any other question, I can anyway explain it. But I think I've talked about all the combinators here and all the light bulbs and everything. So that's it now. Thank you guys, and bye. See you in the next video, if there will be any soon.